Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts, where I will remember that I have cottages. Use one. So that way I don't run out of... Also, I have AP up. There we go. So that way I don't run out of MP or using gravity. Okay. Off we go. We shall continue onward. I look off into the distance. I don't see any of the things that we'll find out later are in Hallow Bastion. Because they don't exist yet, because the developers haven't decided they do. I feel so bad for Kingdom Hearts 1, because it truly is the game that gets retconned the most. It's not like any huge retcons, it's just like little things that turn out to either be characters not knowing something, misspeaking, or like this. In Kingdom Hearts 2, there will be a town within sight of Hallow Bastion, but like, there's not. There just is not. Like, I would be able to see something from up here, ruins, something. Instead, we just have the weird clouds. And it's definitely, like, obvious that the town isn't here because they hadn't thought of it yet. And it's something that's very clearly changed, that's very clearly different after Kingdom Hearts 1. It even starts from like Final Mix. All the things they add in Final Mix are forward looking. They're to make the rest of the canon that they're establishing make sense. So I'm pretty sure that after Kingdom Hearts 1 did well, they found themselves in a meeting and were told, you know, like the leads on this were told, okay, we need you to make more. How many more? As many as you can. And so they storyboarded out the broad strokes of the rest of the Xehanort saga at that point, probably. Which is why the other games don't get retconned very much, because after the first one, they built out, you know, this idea of consistency and continuity for the rest of the series, and so the first one ends up getting a little bit retconned to make room for all the stuff that they want to do. Like, for example, it's very clear in this that, like, you know, Keyblade Masters are super rare and not everyone can be one, which is why Donald and Goofy aren't one. But then in later games, everybody gets a Keyblade. You want a Keyblade, you got a Keyblade. Donald and Goofy are like the only two people who don't get a Keyblade. And I wouldn't be surprised if in Kingdom Hearts 4 they have Keyblades. Because, like, you know, we're gonna have a bunch of characters that all have Keyblades soon. And, you know, it's a gradual thing that happens over the course of the games. It's not, like, super fast. But it's definitely a far cry from this game where, like, where, you know, Mickey was like, there is one with a key. Like, there are way more than one. Like in this, they make it seem like there's only one Keyblade. And even your conversations with other people who are aware of the key make it seem like it's a one person holds it kind of deal. You know, they always call you, they use the instead of Like when Triton calls you the key bearer. You're not a key bearer, you're the key bearer. And that's someone who has had who is confirmed to have had other contact with the Keyblade wielders. But yeah, I always thought that was interesting. Okay, let's go this way. Already got everything up there. I didn't get a drop from it. Oh well. I'm out. Good job, Beast. Just wrecking the enemy. Beast really just plows through everything. Anyway, so let's talk to these guys. Please hurry. Anyway, yeah, cool. Okay. Let's go on over here, princesses. Technically, Cinderella should not be a princess anymore. At this point in her story, she should be a queen, shouldn't she? The previous king still hasn't stopped. We find out later that, like, Cinderella at this point is like 10 years or something after her story ends. Because when you play the prequel Birth by Sleep, that's when, do I have to cleanse the thing before they give me Farraga? I think I do. Ugh. How annoying.
See ya.
That was probably a waste of gravity since, ooh. That was lucky. That is not a high drop chance. As in, like, that's a, assume you're gonna be farming that for a while drop chance. Let's see, did I get the stealth soldiers? Let's find out. Alright, let's find out. I mean, fight the enemies normally and see if anything invisible hits me. Actually, they're not called stealth soldiers. The stealth soldiers are normal enemies. Which is weird, because, you know, these guys are invincible. Or invisible, excuse me. So you'd think that they would be. Assuming that I'm correct in remembering what's named what. Go, you beast. Take him out. Good job. Anyway, it does not look like the stealth soldiers are here. Just remember that there are invisible enemies here. They're not called invisibles because there's another enemy, commonly visible, that gets called invisibles for some reason. I honestly don't know why they're not called invincibles, which would make more sense both for the way they operate and, you know, like, it's not like it'd be hard to make more sense than invisible when they are perfectly visible enemies. Okay, there's Oblivion. What is Oblivion? I don't remember. Oh, terrible. Yeah. Oblivion would be better if you could get it on your first time through here. The fact that you can't get it till your second really weakens it. And there's the last of the Dalmatians. We've now rescued all the Dalmatians, which means that we can go and get Aeroga at our convenience. Which is easily the best reward for doing. Like, the rest of the rewards aren't shabby or anything, but that is easily the best of them. Okay, I need to make sure that I've gotten all the other chests here. Eat that. Your face. Easy peasy? Question mark? that. Yeah, that's right.
See ya.
I keep forgetting that I don't have an AoE spell there and I have gravity instead. Which, like, anytime you see me using that on something low health, it's because I expected that to be Blizzard or Thunder and forgot that it was gravity. Oops. Okay. Now, let's use up another cottage. I have a bunch of them anyway. Okay, let's go up here. Hello. I'd just like to point out, this is a boss right now, and it'll be a regular enemy in a bit. I mean, it'll be more of a mini boss than a true regular enemy.
Force. Force.
Anyway, so bosses have a high defense against gravity, but against this thing, it has so much health that it's still worth it to cast gravity for a little bit. We are now hitting the point where it is no longer worth it, but still. Now it's worth it to just normally hit it.
Heal.
Anyway, now we sit up here and smack its horn. Smack its horn enough and the flame goes out and then it staggers for a second and you can beat it up from the ground. And then after a little bit it gets all invincible. And then you rinse and repeat. It is not a... Oh, okay then. How did I get hit? I'm just very confused as to what hitbox hit me there. Really? Start me all the way back here? Screw you two. Screw you two. I will retake all the items in this room after I go in here and beat the behemoth. I'm not gonna bother doing it right now. See how fast that skip scene was? That's how fast skip scene should be in every game. I'm really annoyed by all the games that have really long loading screens when you skip scenes. I'm just really annoyed by how ubiquitous and okay long loading screens have become. I do not agree, hard disagree with that reality. Right? Yeah, it looks like even at this point it's just not quite worth it to...
Heal. Defense.
Yeah, it's just not worth it to do anything other than beat it down with physical attacks. Easy, easy. The only real downside of this enemy is that the other two are pretty much useless, because they have a hard time, you know, the AI has a hard time pathing to the horn. So the other two really just aren't gonna do anything useful. And that's just the reality of the situation.
Come on. Heal.
It's really interesting. So Donald and Goofy are, for large parts of this game, pretty useless, but I don't think I've ever really begrudged the game that. I guess it's an expectations thing. I just don't expect them to be useful.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Which is vastly different from
Sora,
like how much I complain about other games. Guys, let's actually seal the keyhole. Guys, right there. What are you guys doing here? Yeah, this is where they came from. Yeah, we'll restore all the worlds. That way we all get a happy ending. Also, they talk about these impassable worlds, or these impassable
We may
walls
never
between
meet
worlds.
again, but we'll never forget each other.
But like,
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
there's a lot of ways to travel between worlds, as we find out later. Which is how other people have been managing it.
Close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Anyway, now we close the keyhole with our mighty keyblade. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Easy game, easy life. Yet another keyhole sealed, and one step closer to being completely done with this game. So, there's that done? Yeah, now there's a powerful darkness somewhere far away, which will be the last world. Now they give me Faraga. Cool. Anyway, so let's go back and grab that treasure, since I died and therefore didn't get it. Yeah, right now until I leave, there's just no Heartless, which is nice. The Heartless will once again return when I leave, but hey, can't have everything, right? Okay, there's the last Dalmatians claimed. Once again. Go over here and do this. Get that dark matter. Go over this way. Get Oblivion, even if it's relatively useless. Okay. Now I need to go down to the library to get Curica, to get down there from Aerith. This way is the faster way down. Also not entirely certain what matters. Whee! Whee! Huh. I didn't know those were technically the same space. Anyway, that got me most of the way down. Now let's get the last bit to the library. This is also the easiest time to loot the whole place, but where's the fun in that, you know? Anyway, so we talked to Aerith. Read this. Read what? It's the rest of your answer report. Maleficent must have collected it. Alright, we get a whole bunch of Ansem's report. Here's a little light to protect you, Sora. There we go. Got Curica. Okay, cool. Leon. Yep, some wise man. Darkness is our real enemy. Yeah, just don't use my real name until this world is restored. The reference to Final Fantasy VIII, I guess. I don't know. I've only ever played the beginning of Final Fantasy VIII, so I don't actually know what his story is. Anything else to say, Bill? No? Okay, cool. Thanks for the pep talk. I'll be heading out now. Anyway, the tournament being held at the Coliseum. Competition's a lot tougher now, so be careful. Anyway, so let's go do that. Right after we go get Aeroga. The tournament that's available at the Coliseum is the Hades Cup, and that gets us most of the rest of the Go level spells. Fact, how many will I even need after getting all of these? So this will give me Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Graviga. I'm about to get Aeroga, so all I'll need after that is Stopga. And I believe I have all the MP boosting stuff already, which means I can go fight the extra boss that gives me Stopga. So yeah, I'll do Hades Cup, then do that extra boss to get Stopga. Well, I mean, since I got this anyway. Darn it, not quite fast enough on hitting it. It's just, hey Dalmatians, how's it going? So cute. The animation in this is really, really good. Like, that all these characters look right and make sense in this world. Like, no one gives that enough credit. Like, Cloud Strife and Donald Duck stand next to each other and that looks okay. And those are two people in very, very different styles. I don't think Kingdom Hearts ever, the designers for this game ever get enough credit for that. Not sure they could get enough credit for that. Anyway, got Orichalcum, Ultima, Tech Boost, and Aeroga. And got the complete Gummy Collection. Okay, thanks guys. Happy to have gotten you all of your pets back. Anything I would rather equip than the Tech Boost? Not really, so I guess I'll equip the Tech Boost. Hey! Ooh, I can equip another accessory now. That's actually something I needed before I did the next thing, so I'm glad I got that. Just have another 3 strength. Ooh. It's really nice. Yeah, I'll probably be equipping the Omega Arts. That's real good. Also, I should make sure that something equipped here. Boost his defense, probably. Sure. Why not Thundaga Ring? Do I have anything that boosts defense and does something else? Yeah, let's reduce ice damage. There we go. Man, that strength really makes a difference, huh? It's amazing how the damage formula in this can, because of the way the damage formula in this works, like, you can always tell when you have an increase in strength, even if it's, you know, my strength increased by less than 10%, but my damage output definitely increased by one heck of a lot more than 10%. I think it helps make getting better equipment and levels in this game feel a lot more impactful than they would if they were using a different formula. That's what I wanted. Come on, give me some drops. Got a power crystal at least. How am I at? I need like 7 or 9 or something. Okay. I am at only the 1 power crystal. I need like a much larger amount. Let's put it that way. Anyway, got that done. Okay. Let's then close that page. Yeah, probably definitely going to go fight in the Hades Cup now. But yeah, I need 7 power crystals. Oh boy. It's not likely happen soon. At the rate that they've been dropping, at least. Oh well, we will go and raise our stats higher for right now. And by raise our stats higher, I'm saying I'm gonna go beat up some things. I want. That's good enough. Let's go. Okay, so we will do the Hades Cup next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.